They're being looked after so their parents can earn. But childcare is now so expensive that for lots of mums and dads it's becoming a financial balancing act to make it worth it to work.
It's crucifying. We don't have any spare cash at all because the cost of childcare is so expensive.
It currently stands at as much as we pay on our mortgage, more or less, and it basically means that, I work 3 days and I have to work those 3 days.
Having this money would maybe help towards, saving up for a holiday, taking the kids away. Mine have never been on an aeroplane yet.
These two dads reckon they might have the answer. Mr Clegg and Mr Cameron stopped in at a day centre this morning to drop off a policy pledge. They say it will help almost 2 million families.
People who are at work, who are working 2 days a week, 3 days a week, who would dearly love to work another day or work some more hours, but they can't make the sums add up because the childcare is expensive and they're not earning enough. So this is help that will help them to choose.
The government's childcare subsidy plan was announced last year, but it's now been expanded. Instead of £1,200 per child, parents can now get a £2,000 rebate on the cost of their childcare. And instead of being phased in over 7 years, the scheme will now open next year in 2015. It will cover children up to the age of 12 and aims to put an end to the argument over whether it's worth a second parent going to work at all. But for some mums, there's a fine line between encouraging parents to work and looking down on them if they don't.
I don't think it's fair that the government should only incentivise mothers to work, which is therefore saying to mothers who have chosen to stay at home full time, you are a waste of space effectively, and you're only valid if you're working. We're only interested in the contribution you can make through the tax system. We're not interested in what you're doing for the next generation.
This is tricky territory. Labour says the scheme, which is open to households earning under £300,000, is too little too late. It is, of course, a post-election promise. These boys and girls won't be in the polling booths, but they will be a big part of next year's vote. Dominic Reynolds, 5 News.